Some people been saying, Tim Black, why you so hard on Don Lemon? This clip, it showed exactly who Don Lemon is. It showed exactly who David Pakman is. David Pakman, this other guy is really popular with the liberals. And Cenk Uygur. They make Cenk Uygur sound like Tim Black, but he's not. Listen to the silence, the awkward silence when Cenk Uygur brings up something about Biden. So they want to focus on Trump. Cenk Uygur brings up something about Biden. And all of our allies, all of the people that say, nah, we're progressive. Because earlier I said progressive means anti-black. And people say, no, Tim, that's not true. Why you want to group us like that? Not you, but what I'm saying is the progressive media. Progressive media is anti-black. They put progressing, they think progressing has moved, we're beyond black issues. We're beyond, unless a black person gets shot by a cop, they don't want to talk about it. That's the only thing they want for us. They don't want us to economically get better off. They don't want us to be able to grow our businesses. All they care about is if there's a Breonna Taylor. Then they go, oh, that's sad. And then they go on with life. That's about it. This clip proves my point.
Binary guy. I think Trump saying that to Jewish voters is outrageous and ridiculous. So that to me, it's not an either or. I think they're both doing it. I mean, Trump did it with Jewish voters, and then Biden did it with black voters. If you don't vote for me, you're not black. Are you kidding me? What kind of a obnoxious, entitled message is that?
You'll have to ask him. Okay, I want to move on.
Yeah, he wants to move on now. He don't even want to talk about that. Did you see that? Did you see that? Wasn't that funny? Wasn't that amazing? Silence. Silence. Look, they didn't even give us that obligatory, yeah, that was wrong. You should have said that. They don't even want to give you that. These are liberals. No, these are progressives. They're pragmatic. They're pragmatics. And pragmatics, they think reasonably. You don't want to give, come on, let's be reasonable. Come on. You got Trump and you got Biden. Obviously, you got to go with Biden. So why would we even entertain negative conversation about something Biden did? Why would we even entertain it? Why even have that conversation? And Don Lemon, who loves to get up on his soapbox when he's talking to Elon Musk, okay? When he talks to Elon Musk, he want to get up on his soapbox and bring up DEI and CRT and replacement theory. But when he's around people that he rocks with, earlier in this segment, Don Lemon was saying how much he likes David Pakman and Brian Tyler Cohen. How he's big fans of their work. Because see now, Don Lemon wants to do what David Pakman and Brian Tyler Cohen have done, which is make millions of dollars being milquetoast, moderate Democrats. Someone on my Twitter said it best. They said, Tim Black, and I'm paraphrasing, they said something like, Tim Black is crazy because Don Lemon just got a lot of money from CNN. He doesn't even have to do this anymore. That's right. He's choosing to do it. Don Lemon's now a free agent. He can do whatever he wants to do. He's no longer handcuffed. Don Lemon is no longer handcuffed by CNN. He's choosing to do this. He chose as a free black man. See, that's the point I try to bring. He chose. He chooses. This is who he is. One of the most frustrating parts of what I do is having people that I think that I care about, because I know what black people have been manipulated. I know that working class white people have been manipulated. I know that Asian folks, or working class Asian folks, is what a good life. They don't want drama. All of us are being manipulated by the same shitty system. I know this. That's what I believe. I know everybody doesn't think that. They think people know what's going on. I think most people, they really don't know what's going on. They don't have time. I do this for a living. They don't have time to keep track of this shit. This is what I do. When you're at your job doing your job, this is all I do. So I'm going to be aware of a lot of stuff that the average American just doesn't have time to be aware of. The system is designed to lie to us all. But Don Lemon chooses this. Brian Tyler Cohen chooses this. David Pakman chooses. Cenk Uygur choose to do what they do. And they make millions of dollars doing it. Multiple millions of dollars doing it. Does David Pakman make $50 million like Don Lemon? No, but I'm sure it's about 10. Folks, there are people that support Don Lemon. They say stuff like, oh, come on, Tim. He had to do that at CNN. Why is he doing it now? He went up there, he told Elon Musk, and Elon Musk was a white supremacist, and then he gets up here and he's still caping from Joe Biden. He don't have to defend Joe Biden on his own show, on his own YouTube channel. He does it because that's who he is. One more time for the people in the cheat seats who want to say Tim Black's just mean.
Binary guy. I think Trump saying that to Jewish voters is outrageous.
Hold on a second, guys. Don Lemon, as black as anyone here, that's one stone I won't throw, but he's real bad at this job. Hold on a second, guys. I got to address this guy. Let's address you. I really wish I knew your real name. It doesn't matter what color someone is. Okay, it doesn't matter if Don Lemon's skin is brown. What's his heart? See, there's a saying, I see your avatar. It looks like you have a white avatar. I don't know if you're trolling or not. But you need to understand something. This is for you and everyone else. It doesn't matter that he's brown skin. All skin folk ain't kin folk. If your politics keeps black people on the bottom in this system, it doesn't matter what color your skin is. And if your politics lifts up people, it doesn't matter what your skin is. You understand how that works? I want people to get this. This is important. This is the Tim Black Show, okay? This is what makes this show different. If you are trying to throw black people under the bus in order to get your bag, it don't matter if you're brown or not. If you are trying to lift black people up, it don't matter what color your skin is. You understand? So you saying he's as black as anyone here. First of all, there are people of all colors here because that's the type of show Tim Black does. I don't have a show for white people and a show for black people and a show for Asian people and a show for Native Americans and a show for Latinos. I have one show. It's always been that way. I've always been that way. That's why some people were like my show or don't like my show because anybody can watch my show. I have one talking point, or I have one way of talking, and that's the way I talk to everybody. I talk black in front of white people. That's what I do. I don't just talk black in front of black people and then afraid to talk to white people. I talk black in front of everybody. I talk this way in front of everybody. The problem with Don Lemon, the problem with Simone Sanders, the problem with Joy Reid, right? The problem with Ocasio-Cortez, the problem with David Pakman, the problem with Brian Tyler Cohen. It's all the same problem. They're all sellouts. You think only black people can sell out black people? You think only black people can sell out black people? I think anybody could be a sellout. And I think anybody could throw black people under the bus, which is what a lot of people do. So it's not about Don Lemon being black. It's about him stabbing us in the back. Get it right, son. Hey, I'm sure you don't hear this type of talk often because you probably watch someone other than me. Because there's a lot of people that do what I do, but they don't do it like I do it. This ain't the LFR family. Nah, this ain't the LFR family. This ain't the conservative perspective channel. You understand what I'm saying? This ain't some other people. I'm not gonna name nobody that y'all like. Because everybody like who they like. Everybody got a right to be right. Everybody got a right to be wrong. Fine. But that's the difference between this show. I want you to understand that. So I'm going to play this Don Lemon clip one more time. And another thing. This is about their politics. This is about their politics. If Don Lemon would have kicked Biden in the ass when Cenk Uygur brought this up, I would not be calling him out about it. This is the calling out show. If I agree with you, I agree with you. I don't care if it's Trump or if it's Don Lemon. If I agree with you, I agree with you. I can say that without being an ass kisser. I can say that without voting for you too. Okay? So let's play this clip one more time. Now that we understand each other, now that other people get the benefit of that, they understand where I'm coming from. Let's look at the Don Lemon clip one more time and find out what's wrong with it.
Ridiculous. So that to me, it's not an either or. I think they're both doing it. I mean, Trump did it with Jewish voters, and then Biden did it with black voters. If you don't vote for me, you're not black. Are you kidding me? What kind of a obnoxious, entitled message is that?
You have to ask him. Okay, I want to move on now. I want to talk about this.
Yeah. Tyler had to blow his nose in his hand. David Pakman looked like he was frozen, like he just got hit with a gamma ray. And Don Lemon said, I don't want to talk about that. Yeah, but he was fine to talk about Jewish people and how Trump had insulted Jewish people. And all Jack was saying, yeah, Trump insulted those Jewish people, and that was wrong. Biden be insulting black people, like with this statement, and that was wrong. And it was like this. Thanks, Don, for getting us all of this. Those are the same people that will complain when 30% of black men vote for Donald Trump, though. So the reason why this is a problem is because, for one, Don Lemon likes to go on CNN and other platforms and pretend to care and pretend he's not super biased towards the establishment and pretend he was just, he lost his job because he was fighting for black people. He got his own channel and won't fight for black people. You know how many people were saying he lost his job because he stood up to Vivek Ramaswamy? They were already gonna give it up his ass, and he only did that to showboat because he knew he was on his way out the door, and he knew you would fall for that. That you would think he's standing up for us. What's this? That's a layup. That was the worst comment that Biden has made one of the worst comments he's made in the last 5 years. He already apologized for it, and you still won't be critical. I don't want to talk about that. The word went out, folks. Here's the thing. The word went out to all the corporate hacks. If you think independent media doesn't have hacks, you're tripping. If you think people in independent media aren't getting checks, you're tripping. If you think some people that you might even watch are not getting money from either Republicans or Democratic think tanks, you are tripping. There's money floating out here for both sides, son. Why you think everybody's saying the shit they're saying? We got a black professor running and a black professor as a vice president running. And they won't even mention them. You think that's natural. You really think that's something that makes sense. Just. The word went out. The Democrats put the word out. If you want to be a CNN contributor or MSNBC contributor, don't criticize Biden right now. Why you think David Pakman was like this? Why do you think David Pakman looked like a roach when you cut the lights on? You're like this. What about the black people that Joe Biden offended? I thought it was like a TikTok challenge. You know that TikTok challenge? Whoever moves first has to take out the laundry. Whoever moves first, gotta wash the dishes. Whoever moves first has to support black people. Hilarious, Johnson. Hilarious. Whoever moves first got to give back $1 million that they got paid to lie to their people every day on this show. I mean, I'm just saying, man. Stop. Look, guys. Independent people. You know, people that work for CNN got jobs. They got things they got to do. People at MSNBC got things they got to do. Please accept that there are things you have to do to get checks from other people too. I throw it out there because some people don't get it. They really think that everything that someone says is that they don't think there's any money tied behind it. The DNC TikTok challenge. You got to pretend that the genocide's not going on in Israel. Whoever moves first loses their Israel AIPAC money. I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta go to the bathroom. No, you can't. Oh, you lose your AIPAC money. I really gotta go. I really gotta go. That was crass. Sorry. I know that was crass, y'all. Just saying. John Fetterman like this. AIPAC money, please. Please give me some AIPAC money, man. Give me some AIPAC money. Please. I support your genocide. Like Pookie from New Jack City. I support your genocide. Please. See, I can stay there all day, y'all. See what y'all doing? Y'all making me feel like old times. It's like old times, Johnson. Tim Black Show is back. We do this Wednesdays and Fridays. Tell a friend. Whoever moves first has to support black people.